Hello and welcome back to the Gen Con, I'm going to call this demo channel? League channel?
Works for me.
Yeah. You know what? Why don't you make up a couple of different channel names for us in the chat and tell us what you think the game demo channel should be. Come up, be creative, but stay away from like the McBooty thing, because
I was just about to bring that up.
right, be creative on your own. You don't need to follow internet meme trends. My name is Rudy, and I'm here hosting as we play through some different games. And this game is brought to us by the Czech edition.
Czech Games Edition.
Czech Games Edition. See, and I checked in on that right before, too, and I still, flubbed it. So why don't you introduce yourself and your company in the game?
Hey everybody, my name is Justin Swigert with Czech Games Edition. I am I run North American operations for the company, and we are happy to be here at Gen Con this year, showing people Letter Jam. We have a few limited copies releasing. It's actually technically releasing later on this year.
All right.
But we have some limited copies here for sale, and it's been we've had a really good day. Really good day. The tables have been full. The old demo room's been on fire. It's been wonderful.
Very nice. And so I feel very special here that I get to have a private demo in a way, where you're going to walk me through it, and we're going to have some fun looking at that. So
yeah, absolutely. Letter Jam is a cooperative word deduction game where players have a word face down in front of them that they don't know what they are. It's kept secret from you. And every player has one letter facing the rest of the group at a time. This can be played with 2 players and 4 dummy players, like I kind of have set up here. It can also be played in a group of 6, so anywhere from 2 to 6 players. You'll always have letters visible around the table, whether you're using live players or dummy players. And the goal is to figure out what word you have laying here in front of you.
Okay.
So how that does is players take turns debating. It's, like I said, it's completely cooperative. So this is kind of a little bit of group talk, group think action going on here, where players will take turns trying to give each other clues to help them figure out what letter they have facing out here in front of them. So if somebody thinks that they have a clue, they'll take these awesome fruit-themed chips here, and they will simply just spell out a word. Like I can go spell out, this is the first letter, this is the second letter, and this is the third letter, for example, which then people would then try, and if these were live players, they would be using the clue that I gave them to figure out on their cool little deduction sheet here, what letter may be facing out. So in this example, I spelled out F-U-N, fun.
Oh, okay.
So then at the end of the round, if players think that they know what their letter is based on the clues that are given, they don't announce it, they don't do anything, they just simply put down the first letter, put up the second letter, and now the next round begins.
Oh, okay.
So then usually at the beginning of every round, then new letters will be out, which will give you a lot of new word combinations that you can possibly come up with.
Right.
So then at the end of the game, and the tokens actually here in the middle, I can't believe I actually forgot to even bring this up. The tokens here in the middle represent the number of turns that the group has to complete their word deduction.
Okay.
So once all of these are gone, then the game ends, and you try to see if you can even figure out what you have based upon the letters that you've figured out. Yes.
Okay.
So you may not even have them all figured out yet, but you got to come up and try and get creative with it, because at the end of the game, everybody kind of descrambles the letters that they've identified over the course of the game to form a word.
And do you actually have a word?
You actually do have a word.
Okay.
So there's 2 ways of doing this. You can actually, players you can decide if you want a 4-letter word, 5-letter word. If you want to get really adventurous and melt your mind, you can do a 6-letter word. And other players in the group can choose those words for you.
Okay. Oh, okay. I guess that works because it's you. They still have to hint to you everything.
Correct.
Sure.
But the best part about this game, and it'll be live by the time that actually the game releases to retail in September, is there's going to be an app that you can download on your phone or tablet that you see all of these cards have a cool little QR
Right.
coding on them that the app will actually scan each letter and will create the words for you. So that nobody knows what the words are.
Oh, okay.
So and that actually ends up being really, really cool because you'll scan it, it'll have you put it face down in different piles, you hand them out, you guys go and start playing.
Okay.
So then
What is there any difference between the colors of
the colors, there's red and green. The first time you give a clue, you have to take one of the red chips, and then you can take one of the green ones. The ones in the middle of the flower here are not available until all of the red chips are gone. So this forces people to
give clues?
give clues.
And then what are the green ones for? So if the other ones are for if the orange ones or red ones are for giving clues.
Correct. Then once then like say for instance if I give a clue, I take one of the chips, put it next to me.
Sure.
Then you give a clue. You can take one. The next time I give a clue, or if somebody else gives a clue, they take one. Or if somebody gives a clue for a second time, they can take one of the green ones.
Okay.
So
They're all for clues.
Yes.
Got it.
It just determines the number of rounds that you have during the game.
All right.
So, but the whole goal is to work together as a team. You know, things may get a little bit testy every now and then, but overall, it's all about having fun. And at the end of the game, you want to be able to spell words, which I actually did not do that correctly. My words got mixed up.
I only have 4 letters. Oh, I guess this one counts.
Yeah, but so that was actually supposed to be spell and then words.
But I kind of want to. Okay, so I get that you were going for like.
I was going for a cool little moment and it completely blew up in my face.
But that's okay. I feel like we could have come up with words out of those.
Out of that, but
yeah.
But yeah, so that's Letter Jam. It's been really popular here at the con. People have been playing it constantly. It's gotten a lot of really good buzz, so we're really excited about it.
Good. Well, that is exciting.
Yeah, and I've got a couple other kind of cool things to show you. Things that we really haven't been showing to anybody else.
Okay, so we want to kind of cut away real quick.
Nope, I can actually just pull them out and show them here.
Okay.
So, couple cool things that I think all of you will like is a couple the Essen releases we got coming out later this year. People have been kind of curious, kind of what we're cooking up.
And for those of you that don't know, Essen is a place in Germany, and also where we do like kind of a game release or demo. It's like almost its own little con, I guess.
Well, it's actually the biggest convention in the world.
Little.
Yeah, little.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little con with about 100,000 people.
Yeah.
But later on this year, we are going to be having Sanctum coming out. This is our big release for Essen. It is a if you almost want to think a game inspired by Diablo.
Great.
So you're going to be you're going to be running around, going on an adventure, killing monsters, gathering loot, upgrading your character, leveling up.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun, and I actually have some things here that I can show you. That these are the
Always
characters.
a sucker for good minis.
These are the minis that we're going to have available in here. It's going to be a 4-player game. So we're going to have some really cool minis. I can't wait to see people posting on social media about painting these. But we're going to have some really cool minis available for it. And so like I said, this is going to be releasing at Essen, and it's going to be available in the U.S. probably sometime, we're hoping by the end of November.
All right.
To have it in retail stores. So keep an eye out on it. I think you'll all really like it. And then the last thing that I have to show you is we've also done a game before that a few people have heard of called Through the Ages.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are really excited about it. It's one of the highest rated strategy games, and we do have finally an expansion coming out for it this year, both in the board game and the digital version. And I have a couple sneak peek cards here to show everybody. I have one of the new leaders, Cleopatra. She is also the subject of our really cool Pin Bazaar pin for this year. And also one of the new wonders that you can build is the Grand Old Statue of Liberty. So so then with the Statue of Liberty, your government produces culture equal to your government level. So this actually allows you to build culture really fast. And then Cleopatra, during your action phase, you have 1 extra stone for each build for each. I'm sorry, I can't even read today either.
You're trying to do it upside down. I think that's
Day one is, thankfully it's almost over. But during your action phase, you have 1 extra stone for building wonders or for building and upgrading urban buildings. So you can build a lot of stuff pretty quick with this leader. So both of these are going to be in the expansion coming out later this year. Feel free to come by our demo room. We're in 237. Give Sanctum a try. Give Through the Ages expansion a try. We also have digital versions available if you want to play it on the digital app. And come and try out and pick up Letter Jam. Like I said, it's the very first time that it's available, and we have it in our room. So come and hang out with us. We're open from 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. every day during the con. So, except Sunday, of course. We all have to go home and eventually get some sleep.
Yeah, one day.
Someday.
I love that these are very highly detailed miniatures, and I love your choice to leave them unpainted, because of course you know that there's a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely.
But the detail in them makes it to where like they're absolutely fine.
Oh yeah.
And to just remain the grayscale.
Oh yeah, you don't have to, but like I said, I love what people have done with Adrenaline. I love what people have done with Zolking in terms of like painting, customizing. So I can't wait to see what kind of cool paint combinations people come up with these minis.
Yeah, I mean, these are, I don't know how good the detail is on what you guys are seeing over here, but they are very well detailed. I'm very impressed. And I'm a mini snob.
So
you even like the demon here.
Oh
in the
yeah,
ground,
absolutely.
Like,
They are epic.
Is there anything else you want to...
No, that's it for today. I appreciate you having me out. It's been fun sitting here chatting.
Yeah.
So look forward to seeing everybody up in the demo room.
Yeah, I'm going to come by and demo Sanctum.
Oh yeah, do it. For sure.
Well, thank you very much for coming in. We will have some more fun stuff like this coming up real soon. In the meantime, I wonder, do we have access to the chat room? Did we figure out what we're going to call the segment?
Gen Con Studio. No, we don't have one.
Still don't have one.
No,
Come on, guys.
No brainstorming.
I get that you are so entranced by the game, but come on, a little bit of energy here. I'm dying.
Do it.
Do it. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for coming in and showing us stuff.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
See you later, everybody.
Bye.